Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. We back at it just like that. Week 1 of the CQL in the books. Week 1 in the books. Welcome to the CQL Weekly Update. Today we will be announcing the Player of the Week. We have some special guests on here today. Before we announce our special guests, I want to give a big shout out to my guy, Rich from Old Hundo. Old Hundo, hey, you doing it big. The media's looking great. Thank you for all you did, Rich.
Let's do it, baby. Hey, listen, I want y'all to know we have some exclusive content on Instagram. We are really trying to push Instagram. One thing that we got feedback from last year with our coaches and players is that a lot of these players, they want to see themselves. They want to know that this league cares about them, and they're on Instagram a lot. So it's a lot of the players at Evergreen and Crenshaw that have hit up the CQL talking about where my highlights at. So they coming, just relax. But no, man, I just thank CQL for allowing us to do this kind of rebranding. We are taking CQL in my mind to another level. This is just my quote unquote second season of CQL, and enjoying it. May not be winning every game, but we'll talk about that later. However, man, it's just fun. I'm having a great time, and thank you to Tim and Teachy and Jamar for just allowing me to be a part.
That's all right. All right, look, with no further ado, man, it's an honor, it's a pleasure. I get to introduce this guy, standing at 6'2", 250 something pounds. He walks the track every chance he get. Our commissioner, the commissioner, CQL, Tim Gallagher. Welcome, Tim Gallagher.
Yeah. Tim, you mute the phone?
Unmute the boss.
There you go. Sorry about that. I am 6'3" if I'm an inch. So come on, man. Anyway, thank you to Jamar and Rich for getting this all together. Amazing first weekend. We went out, Teaching and I went out, and we actually visited every site. And every site, we kept looking at each other, and we're like, it wasn't even like it was flag. It was like it was tackle. I mean, we had so many people, so many fans. It's just really a big success story for CQL to have this extra, avenue for the kids that don't play baseball, don't play anything else. They want to keep playing football, and here they are. I mean, we've gone from 250 kids to 500 kids to 700 and some kids to over 1,200 kids. So it's truly a super success for CQL. So, and it all goes back to all of you, and it's Josh Field actually said to me, he said, if you look at it right now, every association who's playing spring football, if they just keep their kids, we should be able to field every team at all 4 levels, which is amazing. So that brings up something that we started thinking about, and I actually talked to Julia from Wells about this. Is what do you guys think about offering a bundle package, right? So figure out what you need to charge for the spring, what you need to charge for the fall, but you sign these kids up in January and you sign them up for the spring and the fall. It's just, this is how we make it sticky, right? So this is how we keep the kids in. Just a thought. But again, I don't want to take a whole lot of time here. The spring has definitely put us even more on the map than we were before. So thank you all for all your hard work and dedication.
Thank you, Mr. Commissioner. That was great, man. That was great. All right. Next up on the stage, he's a little bigger. I think he's about 6'4", 340. That's what you all teach.
Whoa.
Yeah. All right.
50. I want to be 2.
Yeah, he was looking good the other day. All right, our Deputy Commissioner, Brian Teachy.
Hey, thanks. Good evening, everyone. So we're going to announce the CQL offensive and defensive awards for week 1. So brand new process. We're trying something new. Want everybody to work with us, right? You know, this isn't always going to be the player that scored 10 touchdowns and have 5 interceptions, right? We're trying to spread the love here, you know, give the award. It's going to be an emphasis on sportsmanship. I'll say it again, emphasis on sportsmanship. So one key point I want to make too is the rules. If you have anyone ejected during the game, that team is ineligible for the award for that week. And I also want to make a point of the submission deadline. You have to get your submissions in by 8 p.m. Saturday night. And I know that's tough, right? Some people are playing up till 3 o'clock. But we have to get all of those pulled together and look through them all and vote on them. So we can't be taking submissions up until 3 and 4 o'clock on Sunday, which we did get some today. But we've already had reviewed the submissions and made our choice for the winners. So I'll go ahead and move on and start announcing the winners. We do have plaques for, you know, each award. There's an offensive and a defensive winner at each level. There is a rule, though, that if the player wins, they're not eligible to win both awards, basically. So we'll start off with the 7U. 7U offensive player winner is Maurice Johnson from Clover Hill. The person who nominated Maurice said that Maurice played hard the whole game, and it's because of his hard work on the offensive line that we were able to get the touchdowns that we made. So, you know, that one, I wanted the offensive lineman to get a little love because they don't ever get any love, right? It's all about the skill player. So Maurice Johnson, congratulations. And then looking at defensive player for 7U, let's see, we have Kalia Boyce, if I said that correctly.
Kalia Boyce, okay.
Yep, only girl on her team. Most of the players on our team are very young and inexperienced, but she was trying to guide them and show them, as well as scoring the only points on our team, which I know is offensive. But she is up for any challenge. They call her Icebox. So that's from Evergreen.
Okay.
Icebox.
Icebox.
All right, so we're going to move to 9U. 9U offensive winner is Kareem Ellis from Matoka, 9U. So Kareem scored 4 touchdowns, but he's the team leader of the squad. Not only did he have a great game, but he helped the first-year players grow and build confidence in today's win.
Yeah, guess so 100.
Kareem. All right, next winner. Actually got 2 nominations. One from their team and one from another team. One was for offensive and one was for defensive. So we're going to award the defensive nomination to, and hopefully I'm pronouncing this right, Alicia McClenny from Swift Creek 9U Miners. And I'll read both nominations. Alicia is a first-year flag player and absolutely dominated in her first game. With 3 touchdowns, several great catches, and 8 flag pulls, she was all over the field and led Swift Creek to a win. And then I'll read the second one. She is hands down the best female 9U athlete I've seen in my life. She was fast, agile, and her competitiveness really stood out. I will ask her coach for her name because this person wasn't her coach. And this person was amazed by her play. She pulled 90% of her team's flags and caught 90% of the team passes. So she was really kind of a stud on offense and defense, and she won the defensive award.
Wow. That's awesome. And was it Jamar who's already trying to contact her?
Yes. All right.
Listen, we were amazed. I'm gonna get some. I wish I had video. It was amazing. I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all gonna see it.
That was
amazing.
That did actually happen yesterday. Where I mean, it was a big text message and stuff like that. And Jamar said, "Hey, I coach this level," and she's my nomination. So that's outstanding.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, moving on to 11U. So 11U offensive player is Jeremiah Marty from Crenshaw. Very solid performance, 5 catches, lots of yards, 2 touchdowns. Clearly the best player on the field. So congratulations, Jeremiah.
Go
And
ahead,
then
Jeremiah.
defense is Theo Johnson. Theo came to play today. He stood out with flagpoles and also his enthusiasm. He kept his team pumped up. So Theo Johnson is from Clover Hill, if I didn't say that already.
Go ahead. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So congrats. And last 2, so 14U, last but not least, offensive player Aiden Gasper from Midlothian.
Aiden.
Backup quarterback, came in and came in 2 scores down, threw 5 touchdowns to 4 different receivers, and his confidence and demeanor was outstanding. So great job, Aiden.
That's awesome.
And lastly, the defensive player from Powhatan, Jayshawn Morris. Jayshawn had been with this coach since the COVID season. He played free safety since day one. Unlike most players, he had never asked or complained that he was always on defense, not offense. This year, he's starting to get offensive snaps. But that tells you about his character. He is quiet, never complains, and does a job, but he is a leader, not only with his voice by example. So he's their free safety. And let's see. And he'll still lead the team in interceptions. So there's a whole paragraph here, but great job to Sean. I've got all the awards. We're going to get these awards out for the next
let
week.
me ask you that, Teach, because obviously, everybody likes to see the kids, right? So can we get pictures? So once we get the awards out, and I'm thinking just like next week, Richard, if we have still shots, could we do a loop of, so everybody gets to see a still shot of the kid, of the winner with their award? Is that something that's possible?
We already got something planning for that, Tim. So you are right on board. Your media guy, we on it. So we just needed the names. We're gonna do something big for every player of the week, every week. So we'll put you on the website. Not only your name, but your pictures eventually. You'll be on our social media. But we will get pictures, maybe even some videos. So yeah, we're working on that.
Awesome.
Yep.
Good deal. Good job. So to wrap it up, I'll mention, we had a decent amount of submissions. Remember the 8 p.m. cutoff, right? We did get some after that. It's also important to note that the coach should be nominating the player, not the parents, not the player. I think we may have gotten a player himself nominating, I think. I'm not confident in that, but I think that's. But I want to see.
I did think I had an award coming to me. I mean,
I'm going to mention any names there. So I want to see more participation. I will say at 11U, we didn't get a mass, there are a lot of 7Us, right? And then some levels we didn't get as many, and some teams didn't nominate it. So I'm going to put the teams on the spot here, right? We need to have nominations from every team and should have an offensive and defensive. And there weren't any ejections yesterday, as we would expect. So everyone was eligible.
Hey, Brian, a question for you, just so some of the other people that's watching may have this question too. Who is basically doing picking these winners, so everybody knows who's doing all that?
That's a good point. Yeah, I meant to bring that up actually. It's the executive board. So those are coming to the executive board and we're deciding, and we're having our decision early Sunday morning, and that's why we needed ASAP, Friday night at 8. You're sending us a list Friday night at 8, basically.
Yeah.
And
Jamar has no input, correct?
That's right. Say that again, I'm sorry.
Jamar has no input on these winners, correct?
No.
All right.
My son will be the 7U winner every week.
There's someone's on the list this week where he was nominated, but not this week. So one other comment too, I saw a comment on the page about it would be nice if coaches could actually nominate players outside of their own. I encourage that. I love that. right? You know, that's we want that. I mean, that wasn't the mandate, but that absolutely, you can nominate players outside of your own players. I love that recognition from outside of the own team. So we encourage that.
It holds more merit too. I agree with that. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got? What else we got, teacher?
I want to mention the tournament real quick. So we're working on the tournament. We know the brackets, right? We are working on game times and dates. You need to block your calendars for Thursday, May 19th, Friday, May 20th, and Saturday, May 21st. We will play games, most likely. We're still kind of getting this finalized, but we will play games at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and 8 o'clock on Thursday the 19th. It's going to start with the 7U bracket, and I think we dive into the 9U bracket. Again, still to be finalized, and then Friday night, we will play at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and 9 o'clock. Both Thursday and Friday are planned to be at River City Sports Complex off of Genoto Road.
Wow, that's huge.
Big time.
Go.
Turf field, right? Real nice fields, turf field. We'll have food truck set up. And then Saturday, we're still working out the schedule, but it looks to be that we're going to start at 9 o'clock in the morning. And the last game looks to be starting around 5 p.m. So you see we have a jam-packed schedule. We don't want to go into Sunday. We had talked about it, but we really don't want to go into Sunday. I know we'll get some feedback about playing 8 o'clock on a Thursday night, 9 o'clock on a Friday night. Hey, my team just played a play-in game and they got to turn around and play again. I get it. But that's the only way to get these games in to where we get them in, you know, at a decent hour Saturday evening, basically. So I know it. When people look at it, they're going to look at their schedule and see how it impacts them. But you have to think broader about 93 teams. How is the league putting on a tournament for 93 teams? So block those dates off. We're doing a little preliminary reviews of it. And as soon as we can get it through the preliminary reviews, we'll send it to a little bit of a broader group, and then we'll come out with it publicly.
Gotcha. I like it.
Yeah, and I think just also a quick note. I know talked to Teacher and Tim a little bit about this maybe last night. But kudos to all of our, I think CQL we put on the page, to all of our refs. They did an amazing job for the first time out here again in the spring. You know, I even thank the coaches, man. From what I saw, Jamar, I don't know what you saw. The coaches didn't give them too hard of a time, you know. So I think it went well, man.
Hey, look, with the refs this week, man, they was great, man. They love coming back. When I say the refs understand our league, they know the teams, they understand what's going on. They're in tune to it. Everything I get, they love it. Like, I love it. And listen, if anybody got a question, talk to Kenny Crow. Right?
His number there. Yeah.
Let's keep that. It's doing great. All right. What else? All right, so Tim, teacher, you got the tournament. We got Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We did play of the week. What else we got? Can I talk my talk?
Talk your talk, bro.
Can I talk my talk?
You ain't got nothing to do with 100. Talk your talk.
All right, let me talk my talk. 100. Let me talk to 100 first. So I'm gonna tell you something, Richard. Welcome to CQL, first of all. Okay. If you go play Matoka, look, he don't like pictures. He don't like the media. You know what I mean? Just go play him. That was a good game. How was that experience? I just want to know.
I will tell you this, man. Shout out to Matoka if y'all are on the line, man. I talked to a lot of their coaches after the game. And, you know, so everybody knows, may not know, but I just put it out there. 14U, 11U, 9U. We lost pretty big in those three. Mm-hmm. But it was a good experience for my coaches. It was a good experience for my players. Our first time doing spring, our second season total, period. Talked to the Matoka. They just gave us kudos for just, number one, being there, but also being competitive. Like, you know, our guys never gave up. Coaches never gave up. Out there had a good time, but still try to be as competitive as we could. I will say to Matoka, we got y'all in 7U.
Whoa, talk about
it. I'm putting the league on notice right now. 7U, come see us. Crenshaw, Mel, I already talked to y'all. I'm gonna put Mel out there just because I know Mel ain't probably looking at this. So
Mel looking at this.
Anyway, man, no, great experience though. Great experience, Matoka. Kudos to y'all. Y'all been a staple, I guess. I know, I don't want to say I guess, in CQL for a while, so it showed. So great job.
Definitely. All right, so I'm gonna make sure I make a video clip with Yo's words to Mel. Mel gonna do something sweet with that.
Please do.
Right. Hey, no, all jokes aside, look, love what y'all doing. Best heard great things about you, what you're doing, and I already know how y'all come to 7U. I know about that player. All right, Winterpark. Got to give Winterpark some credit, man. I got the
Yeah.
calls from Winterpark. Congratulations, Winterpark. So at that 14U level, balled out. I mean,
Awesome.
balled out. They got a really good quarterback there. Jamar, we won. So I think they won 3 out of 4 games.
Yeah.
Handedly with some athletes out there. And Winterpark, so Winterpark just not cheerleaders. They can play some football too. That's all right. So congratulations, Crystal and Winterpark.
Hey, you know what?
That's big.
Just because you brought up Winterpark, I know there were a couple kids injured this weekend. Do we have any updates on across the board on the injuries?
So I'm gonna look into it. So I'm gonna reach out to Misty. Misty was on the one at Manchester Middle. So I think, and it was 2 basically broken arms. So and what I heard about it was they handled it perfectly. Everybody was like showing support. Everything was in a timely manner. But I'll follow up just to check on the recovery. But the response to it in the game was great. I can tell you that.
All right, awesome. Thanks, Jamar.
Yeah.
Evergreen was one of those injuries, I believe. I don't know the others for sure, but
yeah.
Since
Winter
your thoughts, well wishes to those players.
Definitely. And other than that, man, at the 7U level, great job, Chester. You guys listen sometimes. Hey, look, 7U level is so hard. 7U level is so hard to get your kids to run a play. And we wanted to enforce the 25-second rule, right? We extended the rule. I talked to the refs. They're allowing you to go a little longer. I'm just kind of asking 7U coaches, really focus on just making sure your kids can line up. You know, it's easy to get the play run if your kids just can line up, because 40 seconds, a minute off the clock, the refs is going to be lenient, but come closer to the tournament time, they're going to speed it up. So you got about 3 weeks to catch up on that. What you got, Tim?
Trying to come in. Hey, you know, that's a great point. The 7U, I mean, we may have I think we're going to have a call with the 7U head coaches just to try and figure it out, right? I watched it. There's no way you guys are going to make a 25-second clock, right? And most of you are not even making a 40-second clock. I get it, right? It's you know, it's very much developmental, and instead of positioning 7 players, you're actually positioning 11 players. So we want to make this a positive experience. So I'm going to talk to Teachy and to Mike and to Josh, and we're probably going to have a call just to get a little bit of feedback from you, and make sure that, you know, you guys don't get frustrated, right? Because if you're frustrated, the kids are frustrated, and then it's it's not a good experience for everybody. So we noticed what happened, and we're looking to help it, right? We heard you loud and clear that, hey, it's very hard to put the kids on a 7-on-7 and then get to the fall and it's 11-on-11 and the kids are confused. So we did that based on you guys wanting an 11-on-11. But you know, it's tough. I mean, it's a rolling clock. So I talked to all the officials and they're good with it. They're willing to be relaxed. They're not, you know, it's kind of silly, right? Even if it had a 40-second clock and, you know, they throw a penalty, you may have 4 penalties in a row. So we're just trying to figure that out, right? We hear you guys, and I, not that you're struggling, but it's a struggle, right? Yeah. So we're looking to make that a more positive experience for you and your players.
Yeah. Discipline helps. Good coaching helps. Go to practice. Go to practice teaching the boys. Line them up. Before you run a play, line them up, coaches. Before you run any play, line the kids up and keep lining them up. All right. Let's pass 7U. 9U. So we checked out the brackets at 9U. We got a little small committee of we call ourselves the future coaches of CQL. It consists of myself, Lawrence from Matoka. Look, Tim got up. Lawrence, my guy from Salem and Ettrick. So we're in the battle. We're in the battle. I can't wait to see how that go. 11U, 11U look good yesterday, man. A lot of good 11U. 11U always been kind of quiet. Ain't too much going on 11U. It's picking up though. 14, we balled out.
Yeah.
All right, Rich. That's all I got this week. What else you got, man? Happy Easter, everybody, too, by the way. Happy
Yeah,
Easter.
man. Happy Easter. I just want to tell everybody, man, I think I said in the beginning, but we're definitely rebranding. Check out our Instagram page for some exclusive content. Y'all's players have been hitting the Instagram page up where my clips at. They coming. We got some professional video, a professional videographer out there. We got pics coming. We're also going to have some pictures for y'all to possibly purchase, some things like that. So we got some great things coming down the pike. Give us a couple days. Watch what's about to come out in the next couple days. Y'all gonna be like, wow, these guys doing it. So, the associations, we are CQL, man. So let's continue to come together. Let's make CQL better. I'm just here. I'm just happy to be a part.
Man, the mixture, if we keep building on what we got, you put together what I got and you got and everybody else got, and we keep growing this thing, the sky's the limit, man. Last thing, let's keep getting support. Let's keep getting energy. Let's keep getting feedback. Hey, if you're not involved and you want to be involved, let's get involved. If you're not involved and you want to get involved, let's get involved. Closed mouths don't get fed. Speak to us, okay?
Yeah.
We want everybody involved. All right, and just to end it, if you don't mind, Mr. Commissioner, how you gonna end this? How you want to end this? Give us some good words for next week. What we got? Put them on the spot.
Hey, no worries. I could talk all night.
Yeah.
Hey, no, 100%. I mean, it was phenomenal out there watching all of the energy. So one of the things is that we are working with Jen and Colleen, and so to your parents and things like that. I know Crenshaw had concession going on, and I do not think any other site had concession going on, right? So you got, water, and hey, I was out there all day, and you may have some parents complaining and things like that. Point noted, we kind of screwed the pooch there. We are lining up food trucks for these sites, so that your kids will be able to get water, so on and so forth. We just missed an opportunity, and we'll get better at that, right? So all the sites either will have concession or food trucks going forward. And it's one thing for your parents, but another thing for the officials. The officials they're location bound, right? So they're locked in there. And that's one of the things where we didn't have water for them. We didn't have food for them. And it's, they can't just pick up and leave. So we're on top of that. And the thought is, we haven't finalized it yet, but if you're the team that's going to set up and break down, and there's a food truck at your site, you're the person who will get that percentage. Still working that out. So nothing in stone yet, but it makes it it makes it worth your while to set up and break down.
I like it.
But hey, everyone, you guys do an amazing job. I mean, this is why CQL is so awesome, right? We have the best parents, the best players, the best coaches, and I'm in awe every time I go out to a field, and there's, I mean, this doesn't happen by accident. There is so many people that work so hard. Julia from Wells. I saw Julia from Wells out at Manchester. And I mean, after all she's been through, boom, right back out there for the kids, just killing it. I mean, super awesome volunteer that she knows no boundaries, and all of you, it's just amazing. So thank you to everyone who makes CQL what it is. Thank you. Back to you, Jamar.
Jamar, you went black, bro. Anyways, there you go. You good, Jamar? He gone. Bad connection. But look, thank y'all so much. Me and Tim, we left on. Jamar, you got any last words?
Yeah, I'm here,
Jamar?
bro. I'm sorry. You know, Kenneth just called me. I don't know what he want to say. Let me join, Jamal. Let me join. Let me get rich. He messed my stream up. Hey, look, about the refs, right? So I go to I'm in Manchester in the morning. So I go to Salem at the end of the afternoon. The referees, so you the reason we ain't got no water.
No,
so they looking forward to them trucks, Tim. They looking forward to them trucks. So let's follow through with that. All right. Cool. Hey, I'm excited, man. My excitement there. Let's get people home. It's Easter. Hey, next week we can talk a little more crap. We wanted to make this one a little more professional for we got the commission on, so we had to act right, but we're gonna act up next week. That work?
That works, bro. Sounds great.
Nothing else for me. What else you got? Anything else, Rich?
Nah, man. Happy Easter. Excited about week 2. Be on the lookout for some exclusive content this week, and we getting better day by day, man.
Hey, we the best. Let's go. Hey, till next week. Till next time. We'll see everybody next week. Thank y'all for joining the CQL weekly meeting. Till next time, holler at us.
Peace.
I'm out, Rich.